Hi ladies, some of you asked to see a video on a soft smoky eye, and so that's what I'm going to show you today. Now the first thing that you should do when doing any type of eyeshadow is to use a primer. We have a wonderful eye primer that actually will help your eyeshadow not to crease, especially if you have oily skin. It will also keep your eyeshadow on for 8 to 12 hours, which is exactly what you want if you're going to be going out dancing or going to a special event like a wedding or a ball or some type of formal event. So what I'm going to do to achieve this soft smoky eye look is I'm going to be using our Addiction Palette number 2. It is formulated exactly with the smoky eye in mind, and so it gives you a different choice of whether you want the softer smoky eye with the light grays or if you want to go into that really intense night smoky eye look. So for today, I will be doing the soft smoky eye. So the first thing that I'm going to do is wait for my primer to dry, and I have already put it on before this video, so it's dry now. And then you're going to take your crease brush. All right, and in the crease, you're going to go with what we call our transition color. And what I'm going to use for our transition color is the third color here, which is called Honorable. It's actually like a light grayish purple lilac, a very cross between a light gray and a lilac. And you're going to put that in your crease. You want to go back and forth like a windshield wiper effect, because that's going to be where we're going to build that dark smoky color. So you just want to go back and forth. Now, if you have hooded eyes, that means when you look straight into the camera, some of this extra skin is going to kind of go over the work you just did. If you don't have hooded eyes, then when you're looking straight into a mirror like this, then you're actually going to see the application that you just did. So if your eyes look like this, you're pretty much done with the transition color. If you have hooded eyes and you're looking into your mirror and you don't see all of that, then what you want to do is not open your eyes like this, but look straight into the mirror and go a little higher than your crease until you start to see the gray or whatever the transition color is. And you also want to go back and forth like a windshield wiper. Notice I'm not going way down into the corner. I'm just doing my crease. Then what I want you to do is get another brush, a clean brush. And what we're going to do now in the corner is we're going to go with our light color to make our eyes look brighter. And so you have a variety of lighter colors. We have Blissful, which is kind of a golden color. We have Romantic, which is a light silver, and Hopeless, which is a little bit darker silver. And I'm going to go for the Romantic, the lightest silver, and I'm going to put it just in the corner, like that. I want to go up a little because we tend to just be dark naturally right there. And then I'm also going to take that color and do the inner V of our eye so that it comes out a little bit like that. Okay? Now with the other side of my brush, or another clean brush if you have it, is where we're going to go with our darkest color. And I'm actually going to take my liner shader brush, I think, to do that. Let's see where it is. I have so many brushes. Here we go. My liner shader brush, because it has like this little, it's not too thick, and that's what I want. And then there's a side that's a little bit thicker, kind of like for the creases. So I want to take the small angled side. Now this time for the soft smoky eye, I'm going to go with almost a dark color, but it's called this, right here, it's called Cocky. And it's not a shimmer, it's a matte. And what I want you to do, and I like to kind of hold my eye out like this to show you. What we're going to do is we're going to pat it in the outer corner of your eye so that you're kind of making a V, if you can see it, or a triangle. So there's the base. And then once you've done that, just in the corner, you see how that's going to look? I want you to take a little bit more product now and go directly in your crease, even if you have hooded eyes, directly in your crease. And then come back down and meet it. Then what I want you to do is, if you don't have one of these, you have to get one. It's a blending brush. I want you to open your eye, and I just want you to blend everything together. Blend, blend, blend. See how soft it makes all that kind of blend together? And then finally, for our highlight color, our transition color, now there's two options. If you're younger, you can go with a shimmer there and it will look fine. But if you're older like me and you maybe have wrinkles, you don't want to put a shimmer product there because it's going to accentuate the wrinkles. So what you're going to want to do is put a matte color. And I'm going to show you. So if you're younger and you don't have wrinkles yet, then you're going to highlight with this romantic color that we put in the corner on your arch. If you're like me, I'm using Victorious, or you can use any kind of non-shimmery product. And you want to go right under your brow arch like that, so that it's going to make your eyes look lifted, and it's going to give a contrast to that smoky eye that we just did. So that is my technique for a soft smoky eye. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye a little more quickly to show you how quickly that you can do it too. So you remember, I'm going to go with that honorable color in the crease, back and forth. And because I have hooded eyes, I'm going to look straight and then go a little bit higher to make sure we can see it. And then you're going to take your light color, your shimmer light color. I'm trying to think which brush I used for that. Here we go. And you're going to go just in the corner. Oop, wrong color. So that was just going to make our eyes look brighter and wider. And then I'm going to go in my inner V like that. And then I took my angled brush and I went with the Cocky and I patted it just in the corner, outer corner of my eye, and made like a triangle. Like that. And then I brought it very lightly into the actual crease of my eye. Then I took my blending brush and blended it. And then to really make a contrast, I took, you can either take the same color you put in the inner lid on palette 2, or if you have a nice matte, if you're older, nice matte off-white or beige or nude colored transition color, you can do that. So this is the softest of the smoky eye look. Now, I've already done my liner. I did that before. I always actually do my liner first, and then I go over it after. It keeps the eyeshadow from falling into my eyes, especially if you wear contacts. And it's so easy to go back over it. Now, you can actually take your, and this is a waterproof pencil, which is great. If you want to tightline your eyes, that means you're going to go with the black on the inner eye and the inner waterline on the bottom. And that will really, really make the color of the irises pop and have a transition to the irises. Or you can actually do like I did and just take your eye pencil and go on the lower line. If it's a nighttime and you want to go a little less subtle and a little more dramatic, then I suggest taking your liner shader brush and taking that first color that we did, Honorable, and going with the same exact technique. And you're just connecting the bottom and the top shadows. So that was the first thing we did, and I'm actually use the same brush, and then I'm gonna, you don't need to do the light, then I'm gonna go with that cocky color, the darkest. And there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this soft smoky eye tutorial, and I can't wait to show you the next tutorial tomorrow.